Hey guys, this is Cam15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Black Clover manga chapter review for you guys, as well as I'm here to give a movie update in terms of the Black Clover movie. I might as well just do it in one video because it would make things more efficient. Now, if my channel was monetized, I'd be doing two videos. Make the most videos you can, make the most money you can. But no, I'm not monetized with my channel stuff, so yeah. But big week for Black Clover. Big week for Black Clover. Not only a manga chapter, but we got the announcement of the movie. Now the information actually leaked a few days earlier, but pretty much the announcement, I guess, came in the form of this week's chapter because the cover page gives an illustration of the movie. I guess I wouldn't say the movie poster, but just an illustration for the movie. Now, the thing that we find out about the movie is the Black Clover movie is titled Black Clover Sword of the Wizard King, and it's going to be coming to Japanese theaters and on Netflix internationally on March 31st, 2023. Like I said, for Netflix users internationally or worldwide, pretty much, which I'm gonna say is absolutely freaking shocking, just from the standpoint. Now we did get we got an illustration of the Wizard King before Julius was the Wizard King, so it's gonna be very interesting to see where the story goes. I've always been interested to know who are the previous Wizard Kings before Julius became the Wizard King, because that's something they really have been keeping hidden. Because we know Julius was a squad captain, so there had to be a Wizard King at that point in time, and we finally get the design of it. He looks pretty cool. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the movie will give us. But the one thing I'm absolutely shocked is that not only is it coming out next year in March 31st, but we're getting the movie the same day it goes out in theaters, which is absolutely shocking. I think this is it's very rare, if not, I think this is honestly a first for that. So maybe the people behind the movie weren't very high on waiting a bit and having the movie be in theaters. We're in Japan for a while, and then we have to wait a few months till it comes to theaters out here. Maybe they weren't really, maybe they weren't really confident that the box office would do good for Black Clover out here in the West. I guess I don't blame them, but man, talk about putting all the money or talk about Netflix putting all the freaking money, giving up a lot to freaking get the rights to stream the movie. And hell, they must have to give a little bit of freaking extra money to be able to have it released the same day it's releasing in Japanese theaters. And they'll be like, the same day it releases on Japanese theaters, we're gonna get it on the streaming website. So hey, mark your calendars. I will be doing a review of Black Clover Sword of the Wizard King March 31st after I check out the movie. I can't even freaking believe that. I'm absolutely floored the fact that Netflix would do that. And hey, we've been seeing time and time again as of late, some of these other streaming sites that typically have these live action shows, they're now starting to dabble into the anime pocket, and they're actually seeing, oh wait, we can get actually subscribers for our streaming service by dabbling in some anime. You've seen it now with Disney Plus / Hulu, with Bleach coming out today, the first episode of Thousand Year Blood War. A lot of people are watching it on Disney Plus or Hulu if you're in the United States, and things like that. And luckily, it's simulcasted. The same thing with Netflix. They have gotten some animes, streaming rights and everything, right then and there. So very intriguing. But hey, I guess props to Netflix. They really wanted this on their streaming service. Again, you can kind of say it's kind of a bad look on Crunchyroll's end, because it's first you lost Bleach, now you're losing Black Clover. How many more animes are these other streaming services are going going to take away from Crunchyroll? Heck, even HI Dive, they got some pretty solid animes that they're now acquiring, when these new seasons come in and everything. So it's seemingly enough, we thought like freaking Crunchyroll, the merger between Crunchyroll and Funimation would create some sort of, you know, thing where only anime is going to be on this one side, and this whole monopoly of animes for all these different on these different services would be gone now. But no, effectively it seems like now Disney Plus is dabbling into this thing. You just hope with Disney Plus and Netflix they simulcast anime instead of having it locked behind their account and just drop a binge watch, because I know a lot of people are waiting for Summertime Rendering to officially come out on the streaming service for Disney Plus, and everything. And like I said, HI Dive's another competitor. They're actually dabbling into some of the animes, and they're actually getting some of the rights to stream some of these animes. Crunchyroll still gets some rights, but it's like y'all already lost two of like very big popular series. You lost Bleach to Disney, and now you lost Black Clover. Well, the movie rights for the Black Clover movie to Netflix. Like I said, now I don't know if this is going to impact the anime if it ever whenever it eventually returns in the future, but if Netflix got the movie, you would think when the anime eventually has a return, Netflix will be like, let's bring that back actually. Let's actually take the anime rights. Now that's when I hopefully hope that they do a simulcast for the anime. For Black Clover, because that's a big series, but we'll see. But anyways, enough of the movie topic. Let's get to the manga chapter. Manga chapter 40 titled An Opening. And again, Asta is training with his new Zetten abilities and everything, and pretty much Ryu is shocked that he got the basics down and everything. He goes on to say, that's right, that right there was nothing more than the basics though with Zetten. What matters is being able to shove it out right when you want to. You also need to create an opening so it will hit home. The faster way to get a feel for that is fighting pretty much an expert. And pretty much this chapter is a fight between Asta and Ichika. So Ryu's like, okay, go around with Ichika for a second. So yes, so we have it to where, Asta goes into his Black Asta form, or his Devil Union form. And pretty much the one guy that's off to the side, he's like, whoa, he's clocked him. He freaking cloaked himself all in anti-magic. That alone might be enough to block Yojutsu. Anyways, Ichika sees this and she's not impressed. She's like, that's what you call getting serious, dude? Really? Like, that's legitimately her reaction. Like, sounds like she doesn't really give an F, to be honest. And pretty much Ichika's like, listen, this may be a training session, but I'm going to remind you, this is real combat, so be prepared. If you don't take this seriously, I will kill you. So yeah, she shows off those crazy eyes, and pretty much the thing is, she comes in flying with one, like, in an instant, that fact, and just pretty much hits Austin and sends him flying. But the thing is, Ryu goes and make the mention that Asta blocked it, in the nick of time, and thanks to his anti-magic, it actually took the edge of Ichika's Yorioku off. Now Asta goes on to say like, oh, holy crap, she's tough. Anyways, she starts charging in. Asta opens up his grimoire, he pulls out his sword, and he pretty much, slashes, but Ichika easily dodges Asta's attack, and pretty much even Asta makes a mention like, what the hell, she dodged it like it was nothing. Now Ryu goes on to say anti-magic erases magic, so I bet people don't dodge it much. Legend says that Zetten's got its name because its creator gave enough Yojutsu to split the sky with one attack, which is absolutely crazy. Just to even think about it. So again, Ichika's pretty much kicking Asta and beating him around and everything. And the thing is, she sends like a he's just on the defense pretty much, and pretty much Ryu's like, wow, anti-magic is really damn good. Ichika's actually having a hard time, getting hits on you while Asta's concentrating and stuff like that. But Ryu makes an interesting point just from the standpoint. He says that every once in a while, Asta has attention lapses. And because of those lapses, that's when she's able to make attacks and hit him, get direct hits on him. And pretty much she goes on to make the mention, and well, if Ichika can pick up on these lapses you have, well, of course, freaking Lucius is going to pick up on those too, and it's going to be easy for him to defeat you. And the thing is, he even makes the mention like he's got time and soul magic, and he's as strong as they come. So don't face him head on, and don't face him head on. And pretty much Ryu's telling him like keep on evading. Again, Ichika is absolutely beating Asta with utter ease. And the thing is, Asta has to find an opening within his opponent's defenses where he'll be able to make a strike. So he can line up for an attack that can be actually pretty devastating to them. So yeah. Now it looks like Ichika is going in for she's trying to slash Asta, but Asta blocks her in the nick of time. And the thing is, this slash was crazy strong. Even though Asta blocked it, she cuts I believe she cuts some she cuts like a good chunk of bamboo trees and everything. And again, Asta, he's on the D, he's just reeling at this point. Ichika kicks him, and sends him flying, and pretty much that's where it ends. And he's pretty much Asta's pretty much badly wounded, and pretty much Ryu's like, wow, you two really went off there, huh? Pretty much Ichika lands down, and pretty much Asta's like, whoa, we were using double union and it didn't even matter. That's strength. And he goes on to say, oh crud, I'm gonna freaking knock out again. And he starts like, well, no, wait. He gets back up and he's like, I need to know more about that power. I'm not done yet. But all of a sudden, Ichika easily just freaking knocks him out with utter ease. And pretty much Ichika's like, please, don't talk all that big. And you can't back it up, you idiot. And pretty much, Ryu's like, whoa, wait, calm down. Don't you think it went a little bit too far? And pretty much Ichika's like, it was actually combat. So I thought I should do that much. Besides, he pissed me off in a way. So we're getting this whole thing where Ichika gets annoyed easily with Asta. So yeah. But anyways, Ryu goes on to say, still, he took your attack full force without blocking out. Only a few people in this whole country can do that. And pretty much he goes on to say, that guy's got some promise right there. Pretty much Ichika's like, don't make me laugh. So yeah, and that's where the chapter ends off. So Ichika gets the upper hand on and easily defeats Asta with utter ease. So it goes to show you that Asta's got a lot more training he has to do before he gets to the level of where he's able to compete against Lucius. But just this alone, it goes to show you that in some cases Asta's raw power, his raw strength, so it can help him to an effect. But seemingly enough, I think what Ryu's trying to say is try to be more of a strategic fighter than just trying to go up in there using your power and your strength, because trying to use your power and your strength, it's not going to always win you fights every time. If you at least take the approach of maybe being a more strategic fighter, trying to find openings in your opponent's defenses, you might actually stand a good enough chance at that, because that's what the opponents are doing. They're letting you do all the attacking, and they're just waiting for an opening for you to make. And that's kind of what we saw in the Lucius versus Asta fight to start off this arc. Asta was straight out attacking in full rage and everything. And all Lucius did is he kind of just pretty much let Asta do his attacks, but he just found openings in Asta's games where he left himself open or prone to being attacked, and that's what ultimately happened, and that's how he ultimately got defeated because of it. So I think this is good. I think not only Asta's going to get new abilities, how to get stronger, but at the same time, I think the purpose of the training is have Ryu wanting him to be more of a strategic fighter. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, there is no break. There'll be a chapter next week. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on the Black Clover manga chapter of this week, as well as your thoughts on the Black Clover movie news. How hype are you for next year's on March 31st, 2023 for the new movie to come out on Netflix? If you are international. If you live in international or worldwide, as opposed to unless you're gonna go to Japan and see it there, but you'll probably won't see it in subs, I guess. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Catch you guys in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 500 subscribers. I think we only have like 4 more subscribe. We only need 4 more, and then we have 500 subscribers. So other than that, yeah. But other than that, hit that subscribe button, share the button out, share the video out, yada yada yada. But till then, guys, catch you guys in the next video. Peace.